Hi there, I'm Aussie Villain. Welcome to episode 12, the second last episode of our Manchester United Be to Save. Of course, this all ends tomorrow with a Champions League final. We'll find out, but there'll definitely be an FA Cup final. This episode, it's home and away in the semi-final against Liverpool. It's going to be massive, isn't it? But before we get to that, just the one game since last episode. It was a 1-0 win against Everton. To be honest, it was fine. We did well. Phil Jones was absolutely immense. Makes me wonder why we haven't played him all year, to be honest. But he got the goal, man of the match. Really, really good performance. He was captain as well, Captain Phil on the day. Really did a job for us. So that was good. Good solid 3 points there. Keeps the track for 100 alive as well. We can still do that if we win out. Now let's have a look at the team we're standing up for Liverpool. It is essentially what I consider our best team. It's De Gea in goal, Shaw, Bailey, Lindelof and Valencia across the back, Matic, Herrera and Pogba in midfield. Now Fred is injured. Fred might come into our best team actually, but he's not here for this one. He should be back for the second leg though. Suso and Sanchez are going to play wide with Lukaku up top. Alright, here we go. Essentially matching up formations. They look like they're a little bit more conservative in midfield perhaps there, doesn't it? But otherwise, essentially matching up. Team talk-wise, Gary Neville says do it for the fans. It is a derby. Now, I don't necessarily, in a semi-final, wonder if that's the right one. I'm relaxed playing an actual game. William Melidi has been giving you a lot of credit lately. Want you to ignore the play your natural game. That could be okay. Giving you a lot of credit lately. Let's go. Media's been giving you credit. Go out there, put it on display. We'll do some individual. Can we have faith for the players that aren't already motivated? I don't know if a passionate would go down well. No. So it's one of these where it's either going to work or it's not. It looks like. Come on, boys, fire up. One more. It could be better, could be worse. Come on, let's go get a result here. Alright, here it is. Champions League anthem. Ringing out around Old Trafford again. This is huge, isn't it? Now, I said against Real Madrid, it's about keeping a clean sheet. And of course, we went and put 4 past them. We did keep the clean sheet, though, which was good, wasn't it? I think it's the same here. I think that we can probably score at their place. I want that goal to be a sort of a positive away goal rather than cancelling out their away goals. Let's see what we can do here. Herrera in a little bit of space for Valencia. Lukaku's out wide. We really need him in the middle. Can he fizz one across? He's looped it to the back post. Becker's there. It's Alisson, isn't it? Just plucks it from the air. Boots it out. Luke Shaw done brilliantly there, Luke Shaw. Right, can we launch from that? He's gone to the back post for Suso. Suso! You wonder if he could have taken a touch and maybe just laid it back across the 6-yard box, but that's alright. Come on, boys. Let's demand a bit more here. From the corner, Suso's a wonderful left foot. He knocks it back down for Pryor! It's a goal for Ander Herrera. 1-0. That is the start we wanted. That was actually quite a good set piece. It looked like one from the training ground, didn't it? Whipped into the back post, knocked down, and Ander Herrera in so much space. Matic just knocked it down. Look at that. Powered in. Not a chance in the world for the goalkeeper. I don't think Herrera has scored on the channel yet, because I don't think I've had a chance to use his song, so it's good to dust that off before the season ends. Alright, come on, let's demand more. Fire up, boys. We're dominating possession, which is good. A little bit of pressure there on Valencia from the demand more. Maybe a praise, but I don't think we're playing overall that good. Now, Suso, can we do it again? Knocks it in. Oh, we can do it again! We're absolutely destroying them from set pieces. This time it's Lindelof. It doesn't make a difference how the goals are scored, because that is 2-0. This is huge. Let's praise them. We can praise them for that. That's absolutely massive. Too easy. Look at that. Is that a backward header from Lindelof? That's really good. Pulling off the goal line, powering the header in. Oh, 2-0. All right. Oh, can we get a third in 25 minutes? This would be amazing. Lukaku's we really want him in the 6-yard box. That's not a good pass. They've picked it off. Are we going to be vulnerable to a counter-attack here? What is that? That is a horrid pass. Jurgen Klopp would be on the sideline, absolutely berating that pass, I'm sure. Playing it out from the back nicely. Look at this. Triangles. Look at the triangles. Absolutely. Oof, I thought he was going to give it away there. We have given it away, though. It's a little bit more direct than I'd like. We just need to be a little bit more patient. Play through midfield. This is okay. Look at them running around like headless chickens, trying to press us. We're just pinging it around them. That's a good pass from De Gea. If it finds Luke Shaw, it does. It knocks it up a little bit more direct, but Lukaku's there. Knocks it down for Pogba. Pogba, that's a cracking pass for Suso. Down to Herrera for Lukaku. Oh, that would have been a goal worthy of any game. That was so close to an absolute belter. All right, let's concentrate here and defend, boys. Let's concentrate and defend. Can we win that? No. Oh, it's gone past Valencia. We've got 2 men out there, which is a little bit worrying. Valencia's dove in. Oh, he won that brilliantly. Looked a bit lungy, but that's okay. Suso couldn't quite get there to the pass. Oh, that looked nasty from Herrera. Got away with that one, though. Lukaku coming deep. I don't mind that. Sanchez, he's got to... Look at this. Side to side. We're just playing them off the park right now. Matic is there to pick up the second ball. Herrera. Back to Matic to Pogba. Pogba. Oh! Looking good. I just worry a little bit that we might get carried away going forward here, but 66% of the ball through 35 minutes. That is absolutely amazing. Can I do a demand more? I always want more. Always. Come on, Suso. Can we get 3 from a corner? It's not a... No, can't quite win that header. Bailey's there, though. He will retrieve. Just go to Luke Shaw. There we go. Cross to Valencia. No, he's going to use Lindelof retreating. That's okay as well. Back to Bailey. To Matic. Look at that, out to Shaw. So much space out there for Luke Shaw. Can he get to the byline? Whip one in for Lukaku. He can. It's gone to the back post, though. Suso! Oh! What is Suso doing winning headers at the back post? That was so unlucky. We've only had 1 shot on target. How have we scored 2 goals? There must have been a deflection off one of those from the corner then. Same old story though, isn't it? We just struggle to put our chances away, and we find the framework more than we find the back of the net, which is extremely frustrating. But overall, that is a pretty solid half of football. We need to say, I think, that there needs to be a don't get complacent, doesn't it? I think in a 30, you might be winning, don't let your performance levels drop. We might just do a few individual team talks here, guys. We'll be back for a massive second half. Okay, just one small tactical change. We're going off attacking, just back to positive. We don't need to be attacking them anymore. So we'll still look to get forward and control possession, but we don't need to be going all out forward. Now, off the line by Pogba. We need to not be conceding from corners. Come on, let's get this away. Is it back into space? Can we clear it? We can. Well done, Luke Shaw. Oh, it's a bit of a dodgy clearance. Oh, we need to be careful because that first half was amazing, but they get a goal here, 2-1 with the away goal, and suddenly things don't look quite so rosy. Come on, let's get this clear. De Gea is there, claims it, plucks it from the air with great confidence. Do I praise them? I think we can afford to praise them. Bailey's on a booking. As long as he doesn't get a second one, that's okay. Sanchez isn't having his best game. I'm wondering we could bring Rashford on. Rashford did win Young Player of the Month in the Premier League, so he's in form. There's quite a bit of space out wide for us. I'm tempted to tell him to exploit the flanks, but we're passing it okay through the middle as well. It's sort of a case of, I think, just past where the space is right now. Suso, that's a cracking pass. Look at that in for Sanchez. We've got Lukaku in the middle. Lukaku! Oh, we hit the bar again. Pogba! I think he's hit it into Lukaku. Oh, how have we not got 3? Honestly, the balls that we're using have magnets that go to the post. I'm convinced about it. Because I can never remember hitting the post and the bar so many times as this, if we have this season. That was good from Sanchez. I'm just wondering if he's not quite on today, and it might be one for Rashford. Matic, get rid of it, Matic. Oh. All under control, I'm sure. Eric Bailey with the ball out to Shaw. Oh, just a risky pass that didn't really need to be made there. Headed away by Valencia. Can we win that? No. Decent pressure, though. Decent pressure. Can we win this one? He's just knocked it in past him. Come on, let's a little bit more pressure here. I could probably tell him to do that, but it's gone out for Lallana. They've got men in the middle. We need to get this away. Shaw, well done, Luke Shaw. Oh, Sanchez, that looked like a nutmeg. He's gone for Suso. Can we hit them on the counter here? Suso into Lukaku. Oh, and it is 3. Romelu Lukaku. What a goal from that. It was Suso that absolutely laid that on a platter for him. That was really, really good. And that gives us a little bit of protection from an away goal now, doesn't it? But look at that from Sanchez. I think that was a nutmeg. This was a cracking counter-attacking goal. Look at Suso. He's drawn in this central defender here. Allowed Lukaku. Lukaku got a little bit lucky there. drilled it at the keeper, and he just couldn't keep it out. But Suso just drew in 2 defenders, didn't he? Glided past one, sucked the other one in, and can we do a Real Madrid and put 4 past our opponent at Old Trafford? Lukaku back to Matic. Matic to Pogba. I'd take 3-0 now, honestly. I really, really would. But obviously, if we get offered a 4th, we'll take it, won't we? Matic, a cracking pass over there for Valencia. Can he pull one back? Can he? He's got time, surely. Lukaku! Oh! What a header that was. I think it hit the outside of the post, but I won't claim that. 17 shots, 3 on target, and we've scored all 3. Alright, I'm going to say Sanchez, he's had his moments, but he hasn't quite hit the heights. So we'll take him off for Rashford and see if that makes any difference here. The slight risk in doing this is we know Sanchez has a really, really good work rate. Now, Pogba's not having his best game either, but we don't really have... The one problem we had when we sold Fellaini is that it did kind of leave us a man short in midfield, I think, to what we would ideally like. So it just means that we have to be a little bit, not careful, but we don't really have the options in midfield. But none of these guys are going to be playing on the weekend again for the cup game, so for the league game. So they'll all be rested, ready to go again for the second leg. I think we're playing Fulham, who are essentially already relegated. So it shouldn't be a stressful game anyway, but I'm not going to risk anybody. But this should be it, guys. This is a cracking 3-0 first leg win. And we have a foot in the final, don't we? We really, really do. That was absolutely amazing. 20 shots on goal. It's just a shame that only a few of them got on target, because it could have been anything otherwise. So there we go, 3-0 onwards to the second leg. Now, the first leg between Manchester City and Lyon, it was in Lyon, finished 1-1. So it could be a Manchester derby in the Champions League final. We'll find out, though, right after this. Okay, welcome back. And before we get on to the second leg and hopefully booking our place in the final, something wonderful has happened, everybody. Absolutely amazing. Look at this. Last game against Fulham, 2-0. Scott McTominay at the double, and he missed a penalty. He missed the penalty in 94th minute. He could have got a hat-trick. But, you know, Scott McTominay at the double. What a season this is. I knew he was a great midfielder. I just took till the second last game of the season for him to show it. But let's get on with Liverpool. And I should say, too, after this game, there is going to be a Goals of the Month. It's going to be sort of April, incorporating the end of May. I'll play through to get any Huddersfield goals in there as well, so we can see those. But it's essentially the same team that we played in the first leg. It's De Gea, Shaw, Bailey, Lindelof, and Valencia at the back. It's Matic, Herrera, and Pogba. Fred is... You can see him and Tierney, they're back, they're fit, they're on the bench, but we're not going to risk him in this game because I don't think we're going to need them, to be honest. Sanchez and Suso out wide with Lukaku leading the line. And it looks like it's essentially, they've gone very, very similar team as well. So hopefully we'll get a very similar result, but I highly doubt that. I expected to pick up where they left off. I'm going to say, do not allow complacency. I do like that. We'll say that calm. Everybody's focused. Let's get out there. And here we go. The taunting, it's ruthless, and you'd expect nothing less. Alright, come on, boys. Let's get, you know what we might do? We don't need to attack them. Let's just go positive. An away goal, and it's done. I don't see them scoring 5, if I'm honest. And we just need to concentrate. We just need to get the job done and see who we're playing in the final. We're playing the Tuesday, so we don't know who we've got in the final just yet. Before the episode's done, though, I will just sort of play ahead a little bit so we can see if it's going to be Manchester City, as I kind of expect. Though they have really dropped off in the league. I don't think they've won a game since we won the title. So they're down to 3rd now, and there's even talk in the media of Pep Guardiola getting sacked. That's how serious it is across town. Let's see here. Matic just done well to intercept that. Let's just get rid of it, please. What is that? Oh, it's risky. We don't need to be doing that, boys. We just don't need to. Luke Shaw lunging in. We don't need cards for finals, red cards. It means we miss finals here either, guys. We just need to concentrate and not do anything silly, like back passes when they're pressing. Someone's not doing their job there. That would be Suso, I would imagine. Another ball into the box. We're just under a little bit of pressure here early on. Let's see, Sanchez is sticking with him. Ball comes in, it's a good ball, and it is a goal. Oh, that makes it a little bit nervy, doesn't it? Yeah, I mean, it's nothing to worry about yet. But they've certainly started strong, haven't they? Good finish. Could De Gea have done better? It was at the near post, so maybe. Again, no need to panic just yet. Let's give it a show some passion, even though they're looking motivated. Maybe that's not the shout that I should have done there, but that's okay. Sanchez has picked up a knock. Okay, so let's... Can we see what sort of knock it is? It's going to say there, bruised knee, so that should be fine. We might take him off at half-time if we need to. If it gets too serious, his health, we'll look to take him out as well. Let's get creative, boys. If we knock one in, it's all done and dusted, isn't it? But we are just a little off the pace right now. Here we go. This is a highlight for us. Pogba. Oh, that looks like the lungy tackle from the back. Surely a red card. Get him off. Off. That helps our cause, doesn't it? They're down to 10 men. They need to score at least 2 more times without conceding. I'd fancy us now. I would fancy us now. Pogba's, that's a heavy touch. It's not good. Let's not get too complacent. I've got complacent there, haven't I? And I may be about to be made pay for that. Mane's on a good run. Back post. We should be able to head that clear. Shaw's there. Shaw has been really good for us this season. Really, really good. That's a cracking pass to Suso. We've got Valencia on the overlap. Use him. He's gone early. He's gone early for Lukaku. Great pass. Lukaku! That is an absolute belter of a goal. That pass from Suso, sumptuous is the word that comes to mind. That was absolutely amazing. That's the away goal, and that, my friends, is more than likely a place in the Champions League final next episode. The treble could be on. We'll find out. We'll find out tomorrow, won't we? Because we'll have the FA Cup final, we'll have the Champions League final, and that pass from Suso. I could watch that again and again and again, because that was delightful. Great stuff from Suso. He just paid back a large chunk. We paid for him 60 million. Just paid back a large chunk of that right there, didn't he? Let's make this Sanchez sub now, actually. We'll put Rashford on. We won't take any undue risks at this point, because Rashford's a very good player. We don't lose too much, and of course, they now need to score 5 goals, and they're a man down. So, the chances of that happening, I would imagine, are pretty slim. So we can sit back, relax, celebrate. Well, you can do that. I'm the manager. I'm supposed to concentrate, but we'll do a little Alan Pardew jig on the sideline, perhaps. Luke Shaw says he's only playing a 6.4. I thought he had done really well during the highlights. Neither team's playing particularly well, though, it looks like. So we will tell them... Do we tell them we're not pleased? Let's go and assert... I don't know what to tell them. Does it really matter? They're a man down, but don't let your performance levels drop. Can we say that passionately? No, we can't. Alright, so we'll just say that. And we'll get back out there. No one's on a booking, so we don't have to worry about second yellows at this point. Other changes we could make. I mean, these guys, they're not playing any league games right now, so they're fresh. We don't have to worry about that necessarily. I thought that might have been a penalty for a second then, but Lukaku was offside. Who else got on the bench? James Garner. I tell you what, when this save started, I did not know who I thought James Garner was an actor. I did not expect him to be featuring on the bench every game. I think he's played 10 games in the Premier League, started 10 games in the Premier League. I mean, he didn't expect that either, to be honest. Any other changes? Now, Tierney could do with some match fitness. Do we dare use a Champions League semi-final against Liverpool for match fitness? I think we will. I think we might. We'll give them some praise. We'll wait for about the 70th minute, and then we'll make that change. We'll bring Tierney on. He's had a relatively long-term injury. That's a cracking pass again for Lukaku. Can he finish again? Oh, that's a good save. That's a good save. Was that Suso? I think that was Suso's pass again. He's absolutely on fire this game. Let's wait for this corner. Suso will take it with his wand of a left foot. Knocks it in there for Lukaku. Tethered away. Pogba's going to retrieve that, though. Back out to Suso. What can he do? Nothing. Alright, so let's make this sub. Let's get Kieran Tierney on for Luke Shaw. Like that. I will start Kieran Tierney. Huddersfield in the league is our next game. It's our last game of the league season. So we'll start him in that, and that should again get a little bit of match fitness in. Matic is looking tired once more. We'll bring on the ever-reliable James Garner. Put him in there. That's our 3 subs. We'll just give them one more. What do we say? We'll just praise them. We'll just praise them because it's done. We're going to the Champions League finals, boys. This is exciting. We've got Wembley, we've got an FA Cup and the Champions League final. Let's try and win on the night. Let's not concede here. Come on. Oh, it's offside. It has to be offside. Surely, yeah. So there we go. They can't even... Well, I mean, they have to cheat to score, but, you know, I will refrain from making... Look at that, it's a mile offside. They didn't even really celebrate, did they? They knew. They knew what was happening. And even if it was a goal, doesn't make a difference now, does it? Alright, come on, let's get this done over with. We just want to go and celebrate the final and see who it is we're playing. Is it Manchester City? A Manchester derby would be quite good. I would like the prospect of playing Lyon in the final, though. Though we would be heavy favourites for that, so that brings its own pressure, doesn't it? So maybe we don't want that. An out-of-form City that could click back at any moment. Or Lyon. Who do you want in the final? Let me know in the comments what you think. But there it is. We are into the final with Manchester United. What a season it is. The treble is still alive. Will it happen? Like I say, we'll find out next episode. Don't get complacent for your next game. And there it is. The next game is indeed the final. The Sanchez, it's not serious. No, just a couple of days. That's fine. Another 10 mil in the bank. Wait right there, guys. Before we end the episode, we will just find out who we got in the final. Well, look at that. It's Olympic Lyon in the final. What a game this would have been. A 94th minute winner for Lyon. Both teams down to 10 men. Absolute scenes, I'm sure, at the final whistle by the French. So it's, yeah, Lyon in the final. That's going to be a little bit disappointing. It's not a Manchester derby, but that's going to be a cracker. I would not have thought they would have made the Champions League final. So they've obviously got a good team, and it's going to be an interesting game. So tomorrow's episode, guys, we have a chance to do the treble. Spurs in the FA Cup final, Lyon in the Champions League final. That's going to be massive. If you have enjoyed this video, though, of course, knocking Liverpool out of the Champions League, not bad, is it? Do make sure you hit like. And, of course, if you are new to the channel, welcome. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss anything. And, of course, hit the bell so you're notified as soon as I upload all of my future episodes. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. We do have, of course, goals of the month. It's the best goals for April. 2 from Scott McTominay. You don't want to miss Scott McTominay goals. They are rare. And hopefully a few thrown in from the Huddersfield game, which hasn't happened yet. They'll technically be made, but we'll throw them in goals of the month for April. As I said, that's it for today. Open Aussie Villain. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow for 2 finals. Take care.
Life's a foolish game. Do you ever feel the same? Well, maybe we could change. Life's a foolish game. Turn the ship another way. Feel it in the darkness. We're sailing right into those jagged cliffs. Some say we've always been insane. Hey, life's a foolish game. Simple equation, running closest to natural world gone missing. Plus all our CO2 emissions equals degradation. Wasting ships and mass extinction. Foolish, foolish.